Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Raheen Space. This is me, Raheen Fatima, and today we have Zeeshan Farid. We're going to be talking about creative opportunities and also self motivation in quarantine. And hello, Zeeshan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and thank you so much for having me. It's really an honor for me to be with you. And one thing I would like to say that you have been doing a very good job. I mean, you're motivating the youth particularly, and at the national level, you have, mashallah, very good repute nowadays. So keep on doing this astounding work.
Thank you so much. So, can you please introduce yourself for our audience?
Well, my name is Zeeshan Farid. I am basically a public and a motivational speaker and TESOL trainer. I used to teach English, teaching of English to the student of other languages. I have done my 1 year diploma from University of Baltimore. My other degrees are masters in English, masters in agriculture, agronomy, uh, and I choose to be in this field because I thought to have a great room in this ELT because nowadays ELT is getting a lot of room all across the world. So I used to teach and train my student the English language, that are the spoken English, IELTS, TOEFL, and several other courses.
Well, that's awesome. So, I think the topic today is pretty vast. So, like, we could talk for like a long time on our topic today. But I think we should
Yeah,
start like beginning. How do you define like creative opportunities? Because every person thinks differently of opportunities.
yeah. We have two types of people in this world. One who are seeking opportunities, and the other who are creating opportunities, creating for others and creating for themselves as well. You see, when this pandemic started, and the people, the first type of people, they started blaming the fat, they started blaming the fortune, and they said, okay, now the things are going down, so we should stay and we should be doing nothing, and it's just a relaxed time. The other type of people, they thought that this is an opportunity. This is uh, not mere a vacation, but it's a time for create opportunities not only for themselves but for others. So I think now we have to decide that what kind of people we are. हम पहली किस्म के हैं या दूसरी किस्म के हैं. सो मैं पर्सनली अपने स्टूडेंट को और अपने दोस्तों को हमेशा से यही गाइड करता हूँ कि अपने टाइम को आप बेटर वे से यूज करें, इंजॉय भी करें और यूज भी करें उसको अच्छी क्रिएटिविटी के लिए. सो some of the things which I want to discuss with my viewers, with my friends, which are the audience or viewers today, कि आपके पास ये जो time है, it's not for sitting idle but doing something very worthwhile. Or आपको, you don't need to be so disappointed and in destitute, but instead you have to work on yourself, on your personality development, your personal grooming, and self-motivation. So some of the tips how they need to use this period, but something which we will discuss in this discussion will be also very beneficial to them. Yeah.
Yeah. And what I believe is that many people would, because life before Corona was, just like a rush. Like we had our own schedules planned. I had, big events coming up. I actually had trips planned. And I was like, what just happened? It's like,
Yeah.
something like, smash and everything's gone. And, our calendars gradually cleared because all the events that we were looking forward to or the discussions or the meetings, they all canceled because of the fact that, Corona is there. And I think that
Exactly,
it's better
exactly.
that we start, because at that time we found, busyness and our work as somehow an excuse that, we're so busy, we can't do this, we can't do that, I
Yeah,
wish
yeah, exactly,
I had more
exactly.
time on my hands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. But Rahin, this is not for only us. It is for whole world. Okay, ये ऐसी जो ग्लोबल पेंडेमिक है, ये कोई सिंपली एक एरिया या एक कंट्री के लोग नहीं सफर कर रहे हैं, इसको ग्लोबली लोग सफर कर रहे हैं। और आने वाले दिनों के बारे में भी वी आर नॉट सर्टेन कि क्या होगा। सो अगर हम इस चीज को बस वेट में ही देखते रहें कि क्या चीज होगी, कब आएगी, yeah, for example, some vaccination would come or some medicine would come and everything will be opening. So this would be not so. It's not a good idea. हमें इस वक्त का कैसे इस्तेमाल करना है, ये हमें सोचना चाहिए। ठीक है। अ, हमारे बहुत से ऐसे दोस्त हैं जो कि अपनी रूटीन में इतने ज्यादा बिजी थे कि वो कुछ चीजें करना चाहते थे लेकिन वो कर नहीं पा रहे थे। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आप लैंग्वेज लर्निंग की बात करें तो बहुत से दोस्त हैं जो कि इंग्लिश सीखना चाहते थे, उनके पास टाइम नहीं था, ऑफिस रूटीन है, द लेडीज आर बिजी इन किचन एंड busy in offices, and they're the guys who are doing job in offices, and they coming and they have another job and some part-time jobs or whatever. But now they have plenty of time, so they could do. I mean, you have plenty of online course available regarding the ELT, और बहुत सी ऐसी इदारे हैं जो आपको इवन फ्री ऑफ द कॉस्ट वो आपको पढ़ा सकते हैं और आपको जो स्किल्स हैं वो दे सकते हैं। और हमारे ऐसे दोस्त जो कि चाहते थे कि वो I mean learning a foreign language, not only English but other languages, like they want to go to going to study in some countries, European country or European language वो सीखना चाहते थे, तो तब भी वो सीख सकते हैं। बहुत से ऐसे कोर्स, बहुत से ऐसे ग्रुप्स अवेलेबल हैं आपको। if you want to learn a Spanish language, just search online group which is available for learning of Spanish, learning of French, learning of German, every language। तो उसके लिए आपके पास बहुत ज्यादा टाइम है। और ऐसे दोस्त जो समझते थे कि हमें ये किताब तो बहुत अच्छी है लेकिन मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, मैं पढ़ूंगा इसको वीकेंड में। वीकेंड में क्या होता था कि बच्चे और फैमिलीज में वो बिजी हो जाते थे और उनके पास वो बिल्कुल भी नहीं होता था कि वो उसको पढ़ सके। So they have a time to read the books, or particularly if they are interested to know something to enhance their knowledge, like about history. For example, if they want to know their own history, they have a lot of online resource available, the online library is available। और उसके अलावा you can have books you can order and the books are coming to your door and you can read with pondering, with proper timing, with proper understanding, जो कि ऐसा पहले नहीं होता था। So I am always talking about the second type of people कि जिन्होंने इस लॉकडाउन को अपॉर्चुनिटीज में क्रिएट करना है। ठीक है। There are many people, they many friends, they were not focusing on their body, they are not focusing, including me। sometime I feel कि मुझे भी टाइम नहीं मिलता था, तो अब आपके पास बहुत ज्यादा टाइम है। You can do a lot of work while staying at home। you can concentrate on your diet। और उसके अलावा आप रिसर्च कर सकते हैं अपनी डाइट के हवाले से, अपनी अपनी सेल्फ ग्रूमिंग के हवाले से। सो these are the things which we need to focus on it। अगर हम पहले भी डिस्कस किया है कि अगर हम जस्ट इसको ये देखें कि जब ऑफिस खुलेगा और लाइफ रूटीन में आएगी तो देन आई विल चेंज, दिस इज नॉट द वे। you have to live with this routine, or you have to understand that these things are maybe not settling very soon, so you have to go a very long with this kind of routine। So You have to change yourself. And one thing for sure, ये सब चीजें नई नहीं है with the start of 21st century. ऑनलाइन जॉब्स का सीन हमने देखा, बहुत से दोस्त जॉब और फ्रीलांसिंग की जॉब भी कर रहे हैं और करते भी रहे हैं पहले से भी, while staying at home. और अपनी जो है वो अर्निंग बहुत अच्छी कर रहे हैं. इवन सम पीपल आर डूइंग एज अ पार्ट टाइम फ्रीलांसिंग एंड सम अदर थिंग्स ऑल अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड. 21st सेंचुरी के स्टार्ट होते ही उन्हें पता चला था कि यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन tech. So they people are doing, they were doing already. um, आप ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग देख लें, पहले भी तो ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग हो रही थी, ऑनलाइन बुकिंग हो रही थी टिकट्स की, ऑनलाइन चीजें सब चीजें हो रही थी. देन व्हाई नॉट नाउ? क्या हो गया? कुछ नहीं हुआ. आई मीन ये सब चीजें चलती रहेंगी, लेकिन यू हैव टू थिंक कि ये इसको बेटर किया जा सकता है, बेटर स्पेंड किया जा सकता है इन डेज को. या
Because, and what I believe that if we talk about like spending time, it's not just like, sometimes we mistake that like spending time is like spending time with family or friends or relatives, or whatever you take it. But I think that spending time is also with yourself, because every human being needs that, that
very
me
nice,
time,
very
that
nice. Yeah,
that
very
time with
nice.
themselves. So, if
Yeah,
it's me time, I would actually, make up some popcorn and watch a movie, and, just,
yeah, yeah,
with my family, to make a family time. So I think that's how we need to cherish small moments, because I think
yeah,
sadly, because at first we were like, her choti choti cheez ko we would celebrate, but now we don't,
yeah,
because
yeah,
we need something like super super big to excite us, not something small that we
yeah,
could cherish
exactly.
and be excited of.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Dr. Austin is a famous, motivational speaker and, writer. He said, okay, if you want to achieve something big, then try to do something very small. Try to win something very small. Okay, make your small objectives and achieve it, and then celebrate it. For example, if you want to clear some examination, if you want to do something very formidable, then start celebrating your first 1 day achievement. Your 1 day achievement, you learn 1 page. Okay, this is your achievement. आपने एक पेज पढ़ लिया है, आपने एक पेज का क्विज दे दिया है, खुद को दे दिया है, या अपने मदर को, अपने ब्रदर्स को, या the people who are in your touch. You have WhatsApp available, and have something, um, a lot of other channels are available. उसके जरिए अगर आपने समझते हैं कि आपने ये आज का अपना जो टाइम था वो बहुत अच्छे तरीके से स्पेंड किया है और उसमें मैंने ये लर्न किया है. फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ यू वाना बी अ क्रिएटिव राइटर, और आज आपने कोई स्टोरी लिखी है, लाइक स्टोरी लाइफ इन अ क्वारंटीन, उसके बारे में लिखी है, तो वो भी आपकी अचीवमेंट है, उसको भी सेलिब्रेट करें. बिल्कुल, celebrate with yourself, celebrate with your family, celebrate with your some friends who are very close to you, और जो काम आप पहले नहीं कर सकते थे, वो इस वक्त में आप कर सकते हैं. और अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के बारे में भी देखें. ओके, इससे पहले की लाइफ में आप बहुत बिजी थे, आप अचीवमेंट तो बहुत ला रहे थे, लेकिन क्या आपकी सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज जो थी, your responsibility with your mother, your brother, your sister, your father, your grandma, grandmother, grandpa, um, वो भी तो आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज थी, लेकिन वो यू वर नॉट डूइंग ड्यू टू scarcity of time. बट अब आपके पास वो है, तो उसका कैथारसिस भी करें और देखिए कि मैंने पहले क्या किया, और उसको अब आप चेंज करें थोड़ा सा, उनके एक्सपीरियंस से फायदा उठाएं. अगर एक आपके पास, if your grandparents are in 70s or 80s, so they spend 70 or 80 years. Okay, no doubt you are today a doctor, engineer, and something very remarkable with a lot of knowledge and a lot of degrees, but you are not grown so old or elder You don't have such experience, the experience they have. Try to extract the experience. Okay, spend time and extract some of the experience. uh, उससे भी आपकी पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट होती है। आई मीन सिंपली बड़े बड़े सर्टिफिकेट्स और डिग्रीज के साथ पर्सनालिटीज डेवलपमेंट नहीं होती। यू नो इन सब चीज़ों के साथ भी वी आर we have to groom socially as well. Yeah.
Yes, and that's so true because I think there's a lot of things that maybe literacy would bring, but there's nothing like experience because a PhD भी हो, but if you have no experience, there's always this lack of knowledge or this lack of experience because if my dad was almost 70 and he knows like, and I of course I need to admit it, that he's almost like 7 times my age, so
Yeah.
of course he knows more than me.
Yeah, yeah, of course, maybe not knows more than you in terms of degrees, but in terms of knowing people, in terms of knowing places, in terms of knowing the societies, they have experience. For example, if your um, grandfather might be working in some other country, and now he's in a retired life with you, so he can better tell you the life there and life here. um, what are the differences, what you have to do, how you can set your goal and achievement of your life. Okay. So these kind of things are already there. Try to be positive. One thing for sure, I just want to mention, nowadays I see many, even I'm teaching online, and some of the complaint are coming कि online classes का ये issue है या इस तरह का issue. There is no anything which can be resolved. Okay, थोड़े से issues हैं। आपको अच्छे अच्छे पैकेजेस अवेलेबल हैं, ऑनलाइन पैकेजेस अवेलेबल हैं। एवरीबॉडी हैव द एंड्रॉयड मोबाइल। इवन आप गांव में भी जाएं तो किसान के पास आज एंड्रॉयड मोबाइल है। सो very cheap, the rates available. If we just keep on protesting कि ये नहीं होना चाहिए, वो नहीं होना चाहिए, ऑनलाइन ये है, ऑनलाइन वो है, तो उसकी बजाय आप थोड़ी सी एफर्ट कर लें, तो उसमें आप ये सब चीजें मैनेज कर सकते हैं। I'm not saying everybody have access of internet, but it's not something which can be resolved. It can be resolved with a little effort, with a little spending money, और उसको आप कर सकते हैं। और ऑनलाइन जो डिग्रीज हैं, ऑनलाइन जो ये चीजें हैं, ये कोई वर्थलेस नहीं है। You see, in United States of America and some developed countries, people are doing online degrees for many years, and they are getting good jobs on online degrees. Okay, ये नहीं कि आप ऑनलाइन डिग्री है और आप ये समझते हैं कि इसकी कोई वर्थ नहीं है, इसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं है। they have recognition even. They are not saying कि आपने ऑनलाइन किया या आप बाकायदा कैंपस में गए हैं और आप वहां पे टाइम स्पेंड किया है। उसी तरह के क्रेडिट आवर्स हैं, उसी तरह की आपको क्विज हैं, उसी तरह की सब असाइनमेंट, सब चीजें हैं। बल्कि ये है कि आपको थोड़ा रिलैक्स टाइम भी मिल जाता है। इफ यू हैव टू कंप्लीट 6 आवर इन अ वीक, तो आप इकट्ठे 6 आवर भी वीक में कर सकते हैं, या आप 1 आवर इन अ वन डे, इस तरह करके कर सकते हैं। सो you have to be very positive and constructive in this time, क्योंकि ये सबके लिए है। Okay, it's not special for us. Okay, we have to understand it is not only special for us. Okay, it's for everybody, and we have to live with it. Okay, sometime we got some injury, we got some issues, we got some disease, उसके साथ भी हमें जिंदा रहना होता है और अपनी रूटीन को सेट करना होता है। तो why not with this, um, despite just complaining and complaining? So you have to be very constructive. For ladies, I must say, they can go for kitchen gardening, and the other, the lawn gardening or home gardening. and gardening simply. They can spend their time.
Yeah. And I think that the one thing that I think is that if you talk about spending time with family, it's just because it's like seeing yourself in a mirror, but they're just telling you, you 60 years from now or maybe 40 years from now. It's just like that because, of course, you're going to grow old once, in your
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
And it's all
exactly.
about finding common interests, like me and my dad. So our
Okay,
common
okay,
interest
yeah,
might be different. But me and my
yeah,
dada,
sure.
we watch like black and white films together. We have films. He
Okay,
watches like the latest films with me on Netflix, and then we try watching those Shabnam Nadeem ki zamane ki films, which was like
wow, okay.
it's amazing. And he's like, कि कुड़िए ला फिल्मा ला तो हम लोग पूरा पूरा दिन बैठ के we binge watch.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah,
that's how crazy we are. But it's spending
yeah,
time. I get to know his funny side. He gets to know my goofy side. So it's all mix and
yeah,
match. And
sure.
I sometimes realize my dada's a cool guy.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And just it's not a mere just spending time, okay? It's it's getting benefit from the time. Okay, watch movie, but not all the day. Okay, one movie, second movie, third movie, one serial, one season, next. No, once 1 hour in a one day, maybe 2 hours in a one day. Okay, it's for your entertainment. Maybe 30 minutes for your entertainment. Try to think something different. That it's now entertainment is there, but what about my financial benefits? Okay, oh, a lot of online opportunities available. um, the problem with our people, हमारे लोग ये चाहते हैं कि कोई चीज हमें ला के हमारे डोर पे हमारे रूम में दे दे कि ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है। ऐसे नहीं होता। ओके, जैसे वो कहते हैं ऐसे तो नहीं होता। सो दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग द किड से, ऐसे तो नहीं होता। सो सिंपली द थिंग इज कि you have to later work. One of my friend got a scholarship for studying in a very prestigious institution in Europe. उस बंदे ने 300 ईमेल किए। Okay, 300 email to professors and got the acceptance. Now he's studying in a European university, or free of cost. The degree is funded by the European Union or some sort of that. um, सो क्या है कि अगर वो सिंपली ये कहता कि अपॉर्चुनिटीज मुझे खुद ला के दी जाती, तो ऐसे नहीं होता, ऐसे तो नहीं होता। You have to search for your opportunities. um,
Yes. And I think so.
ये
हमारा ये होता है कि भाई even if you start out as a janitor, that's not a problem at all. That is what I believe. Because
yeah,
हम कहते हैं कि यार जब तक हमें कोई ह्यूमन टाइप की जॉब नहीं मिलती हम लोगों ने कुछ नहीं करना, हम लोगों ने भाई बस घर पे ही
okay,
बैठना है.
okay, yeah, yeah. The thing is that okay, if we are habitual of the timing like 9 to 4, 9 to 4 you're going to office, having tea and break, and gossiping with colleagues and this kind of things. Now we have a pandemic. We can have a same working routine as we have before this pandemic. What we have to do, create, make a separate one room, separate a little room, maybe a portion in your house, a portion in your room maybe, उसको separate करें, उसके ऊपर अपना laptop, your PC or whatever you gonna work, उसके ऊपर बैठें और टाइमिंग उसी तरह से सेट करें कि मैंने 10 बजे से 4 बजे तक अपने लिए क्रिएटिव काम करना है। ठीक है, उसमें आप ब्रेक भी लें, उसमें आप एवरीथिंग यू कैन डू, बट अपने आप को यही समझे कि मेरा ये ऑफिस है। आप उसी तरह से आए, उसी तरह से अपने आप को सेट भी करें। ठीक है, और उसी तरह टाइम स्पेंड करें, उसी तरह से जाएं आए। ठीक है, जब तक आपके दूसरे ऑफिस नहीं खुल जाते, तो वर्क फ्रॉम योर होम ऑन डिफरेंट थिंग्स। ओके, अब मैं आपको बताता हूँ क्या। हमारे यहाँ कंप्लेन बहुत ज़्यादा है ना, लेकिन आप ये देखें कि अगर आप गांव में जाएं, वी हैव आवर agrarian fraternity and we have some lands in our village, so we used to go there. वहाँ पे मैंने देखा किसानों के पास एंड्रॉयड मोबाइल्स हैं, they have now they are judging, they are testing the soil on ऑनलाइन टेस्टिंग परफॉर्मा के मेरी लैंड में इतना पीएच कम है, इतनी एसिडिटी है, इतनी अल्कलाइन है, मुझे ये फर्टिलाइजर यूज करना चाहिए, मुझे वो फर्टिलाइजर। जब एक किसान यूज कर रहा है ये टेक्नोलॉजी, सो व्हाई नॉट वी पीपल? आई मीन वी आर एजुकेटेड। एक किसान is an ordinary guy who's not much educated, even less than a matriculation or some sort of. So he or she can use, then why not we? So just accusing the fortune and accusing the bad days is not will not work. You have to be very creative. आपके पास इतनी एप्स हैं, अब तो ये भी ऐप में है कि आपको वो बता सकती है कि आपने कितने पानी आज पीना है. Okay, you know, like I don't know exact the data, like 15 glass of water or maybe 16 glass of water. They tell you that now you have uh, taken some sort of like 8 glass of water to nine, and several are left. So इस तरह की चीजें हैं. Many apps are available, many things are available you can do. um, अपनी ग्रामर को अच्छा करने के लिए आपके पास बहुत सा टाइम है, अपने एक्सेंट को बेहतर करने के लिए, और यूट्यूब पे बहुत से ट्यूटोरियल अवेलेबल हैं. प्रोनाउंसिएशन के हवाले से आप काम करें, ठीक है. uh, और भी बहुत सी चीजें ऐसी हैं जो आपके इंटरेस्ट में हैं, जो कि आपको ऑनलाइन मिल जाएंगी. So the thing is that okay, while just going for anxiety and depression, you have to be very creative in this time, and you have not only for yourself but your family. देखिए, आप इम्यूनिटी की बात करते हैं ना कि इस टाइम पे आपकी इम्यूनिटी का लेवल अच्छा होना चाहिए. जब आप खुद बिजी होंगे, अच्छे तरीके से अपनी लाइफ एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, या अपनी लाइफ में यू आर डूइंग समथिंग कंस्ट्रक्टिव, आपकी आपका लेवल अच्छा रहेगा, आपके ब्लड प्रेशर, आपकी डिप्रेशन और सब चीज़ें जो हैं वो नॉर्मल रहेंगी. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि वो ख़त्म हो जाएंगी, लेकिन किसी हद तक उसमें उनमें जो है वो यू यू विल फील अमेलियोरेटेड, और इम्यूनिटी आपकी अच्छी होगी. आपको देख के आपके घर वालों की इम्यूनिटी अच्छी होगी, और आपके जो साथ कनेक्टेड लोग हैं वो देखेंगे बहुत अच्छे तरीके से भरपूर जिंदगी गुजार रहा है, वाह अच्छी बात है. So this thing will ultimately affect your family, your neighborhood, your society, and the things are like that. So this is how I always, I always try to suggest my student that you have to be constructive, not destructive, and a positive, not a negative, anytime. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming today, sir. It was amazing talking to you. It was an amazing message that you gave to all of us. So, guys, please understand that how it is important to always be doing something productive. And thank you so
Yeah,
much for
productive.
watching. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for all the comments.
Thank you so
And we'll
much,
see you.
Raheen. Yeah, for having me, and it's really it was really a very wonderful show. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.
Goodbye.